Alright folks, so right now I am here at the Bridgeport Innovation Center for the semifinals for the Connecticut Poetry Team. There are 7 poets competing, and it's gonna be pretty dope. There's Baub Bidon, m.i.d.n.i.g.h.t, Influence, Hawk, Jerome G, and Bennie. They're all competing for spots on the Connecticut S.L.A.M.M team. So it's gonna be a hot slam. So why don't you, come on with me and, let's go.
Nah, some real shit.
Eyes wide open, unfocused, uplifted souls who feel hopeless.
This is the exterminators, aka the police. Line up against the wall and assume that you the usual position. We're here to kill the roaches and niggers, mainly the niggers. Don't worry, we don't discriminate. We have niggers to kill niggers. In fact, Captain Nigger, kill this nigger. We reserve the right to stick a broomstick up your ass. We reserve the right to kill you the night before you get married. We reserve the right to break down your door and treat your children as target practice. We love it when they run out.
Ladies, you say you want a gentleman, or a real man as you would call it, one that drinks on occasion and not a thoroughbred alcoholic. You want a gentleman that is mature with sophistication and class, who has enough control not to look back at her ass. Not quite the comedian, but a man to make you laugh. But in order to conduct this search, you must begin within yourself. You see, money can't buy you love, but it can rent you a thug. That'll give you 2% of
It's higher than regular high school graduates. See, this poem ain't about young brothers getting pussy. It's about the potential success of the applying the same strategies. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine. Just imagine him chasing education. The downtime was spent talking about how good it felt to be in between the sheets of intelligence. A m.i.d.n.i.g.h.t was actually tickling the fancy numbers while keeping proper phonetics and bondage on standardized tests, even if he weren't meant to pass. So salad toss was reserved for the bum-ass teachers that would sit for their stomach.
In the 4th grade. She popped those little white killers to make the pain stop. In the club over thunderstorms, she stripped fabric like bacon to collect the raindrops. She said the crown royale to be the queen of the province. Little did she know down on earth, she was a goddess made. The dancers in college, but financial aid wasn't given chances. So in laps without towels, she would give a few dances. Often in advance in a semester if she went in the back. She saw a 2x2 gold brass necklace.
I sat at the front of the bus for a change. Thanks to Rosa and a few others, I can do that. A daydream that was provoked by last night's dream grabbed me. I closed my eyes, followed by a smirk, only to open them up to this pretty girl sitting across from me wearing that. He must have had a good night face. She had no idea what was going through my mind. If she could bathe in my thoughts, she would deliberately sink and drown herself in passion. Back to nodding my head to this instrumental, which has become the cerebral theme music to a dance session, and we don't just dance.
Running. I've seen Martina Correa on a wheelchair, accompanied by Trayvon. She is reaching her hands out, calling me Troy. I promise to keep on fighting. Refocus, ejected out of my iris, back here standing. 3 minutes from now ago, it's myself you need to think of.
Paradox. For we believe Eve is the one that ate the forbidden fruit which opened Pandora's box. If that's so, then why do men today, to the piece of Adam's apple stuck in their throats, we choke a responsibility to Eve need the blood in front of my God? Adam in the garden with his hands are saying, "My Lord, God, it wasn't me, it was she. I believe she had more balls than he." Right. So who wears the pants now? Now understand why it took so long for women to go right. Man,
We spent the beginning of the year trying to get into the semis to get into the finals. So our top 5 for tonight. First runner-up with an 89.8 is Influence. Our second one-up, 88.4 is m.i.d.n.i.g.h.t. Our third runner-up with an 88.2 is G. Our fourth runner-up, 88.1 is Hawk. And our fifth going up to go into the finals in February is Jerome G.